Against the wall, we were demonstrating. We try to stop the bulldozers. We try to arrive the bulldozers. It's a long process, and it's a complex way to arrive the bulldozers, to arrive them, to stop them, because there were about 100 or more than 100 soldiers try to stop us to arrive that. So we used many tactics to arrive the bulldozers. They are growing their effort to stop us. They declare curfew upon our village many times, and we managed to break through the curfew and to arrive the bulldozers. Many times we managed to make a wide line, to split the soldiers, and to find spaces between them to sneak and to keep going. We were escaping forward from their tear gas, from their rubber bullets, from their threat bombs. But in the whole people, a big number of the people, women, children, old people, we work together. In Budrus, we managed to gather and to involve all the components of the Palestinian people. And it's, you know that Budrus is a small village, and we have a conservative education like the other villages in Palestine. But we discover in Budrus that the women don't like to wait in the kitchen to prepare food for the men while they are coming from the battle, but they want to be strugglers themselves. We just open the doors in front of them. So I think that in Budrus, like other villages, but the leadership of Budrus, they can understand the scene, and they let all the components have role to play in our demonstrations. And we believe that also that in Palestine we have no Mahatmas, we have no prophets, we have no symbols. If you want to gather the people in one activity, you must to get them to make them feel that they are your partner, not your follower. No one can follow the other, especially in Palestine community. They must feel that they are your partner. This is this tactics who cause to gather all the people around one issue, toward one target, to stop the bulldozers. I think that we made the best, and we succeed. In the first time we succeed to push the bulldozers and the route of the wall close to the green line, and we save our land. We are coordinating together all the popular committees leaders in the West Bank, and each village they have a special tactic to achieve their target, because some of them are against the wall, others against the checkpoints, some of them against the settlements, some of them against the roadblocks, and each one have a special tactic to use in order to achieve their goal. If the Palestinian people target the means of the occupation everywhere, the occupation will end it. In the Grove and the Jordan Valley, in Palestinian Jordan Valley, we helped the Palestinian people to exist in their land. We make volunteer jobs in order to build homes for them. We have a social work to help the farmers in Hebron region to have an electricity from the sun and from the air. in order to help them to exist in their land, because the settlers threaten them and try a lot to push them away. And we think that to exist in your land in Palestine is kind of struggling, and we must care for that. I think the popular resistance is different than the armed resistance, because the armed resistance need an order, for the leader. He must have a power and must have a money, and he can order his followers and pay for them, and like a soldiers. But in non-violence struggling, it's need a high level of trust. I think Gandhi, when he made a salt demonstration and millions of Indian people follow him because he have just a goat. If he had a cow, maybe the half from this million will ask him from where you have a cow, and start complain, and became less trust of them. So to encourage the people to gather you or to participate you, they must feel they must trust you fluently, even though they will not follow you, and you have no power to force them to make a demonstration to participate you. So and also I think that the difference between the successful example and not successful example in Palestine is a difference between the committees themselves and the leadership themselves. Because I told you that we have a small community, we have many equal things. We have the same culture, the same education, the same environment, the same suffering, the same occupation. But why Budrus managed to involve Fatah and Hamas and make a good unity, and Na'lin couldn't? Why the women in Budrus involved and in Beit not? It's belonged to the leadership themselves. So the leaders must know exactly how to deal, and the leaders must be more confident. The strong one, he can accept the others because he feels that no one threatens him. But a weak one, he afraid from the competition, and he afraid from anyone to join him because he afraid to take his responsibility or his role. So he became afraid from the participant of the others. So I still think that the leadership is cause to success or to a fault. As much as the occupation continue, as much as the Palestinian people will keep struggling. If they are fault in this time, and second time will not. But no one will keep silence against the occupation. We must keep going. This is a long way, a heavy way, a complex way, but we have no alternative, no other alternative. And even our enemies will not respect us, will not apologize us if we are keep silence against the occupation. We must keep going, we must keep struggling against it till achieving a normal human targets, freedom and justice and real peace. That's what we need. We aren't against anybody. We aren't against the Jews. We aren't against the Israelis. We just against the occupation. And also, we aren't recognize our issue as a human rights issue, as Netanyahu speaking about economical peace. It's a peace between slave to his master, and we will refuse this kind of peace. What we need, a peace between equal people, between free people. This is a real peace. This is what we need in Palestine. Even if we are living in a paradise under the occupation, we will refuse this paradise. We just want our freedom.